Question number 7. You have inverse trigonometric function. So mnemonic padi, I is going to be inverse trigonometry. So this is going to be my first function. This is going to be my second function. Okay, solve pannalama. So integration of sine inverse of x times x in na maathikren for calculation. So I have first function, integration of second function minus bigger integral d by dx open bracket times first function sine inverse of x times integral of second function close bracket times dx. Okay, so this is sine inverse of x times x square by 2 minus integration of d by dx of sine inverse of x is going to be 1 divided by square root of 1 minus x square times integral of x dx is going to be x square times I have a dx. Okay, but you see that you have x square here. You see that you have x square here and square root of 1 minus x square. So this becomes a little difficult to solve. So every time you need not take the sine inverse function just like that. We can make a substitution in the beginning. So inga enna substitution panna poren? I'm going to write x equals some sine theta. So sine inverse of x enna? Sine inverse of sine theta is going to be simply theta. So when I make this substitution, my integral of the integration is going to be dx. So now d theta maathanulla. If x equals sine theta, I have dx equals cos theta times d theta. So how does my integral change? Integral of sine theta times sine inverse of sine theta is going to be theta times dx enna? Cos theta d theta. Okay, now I have sine theta, theta, cos theta. I have three different functions. I have u function, v function, w function. So either further I have to simplify pannalam. I can divide by half and multiply by half. And I know that 2 sine theta cos theta is going to be sine 2 theta. So other simplify panna I have half times theta into sine 2 theta times d theta. Now I have two different functions. So this is going to be my algebraic function. This is going to be my trigonometric function. So which is given the first preference? A, T, I late. So that is given the first preference. So integral, I have a half, I'll write it in the end. Integral of theta sine 2 theta is going to be first function, integral of second function minus bigger integral, I'll erase this, times open bracket d by d theta. We are integrating and differentiating with respect to theta. Now the variable has changed. D theta times theta, integral of sine 2 theta d theta, close bracket d theta. So what do I have? Theta times minus cos 2 theta divided by 2. Theta oda coefficient enna? 2. Minus integral of d theta by theta is 1 times minus cos 2 theta divided by 2 times d theta. இந்த மாதிரி லைட்டா யோசிச்சா போதும். So இந்த minus minus plus ஆயிடும், which is minus theta cos 2 theta divided by 2 plus 1 by 2 times cos 2 theta oda integral is going to be sin 2 theta divided by 2 again, theta oda coefficient, plus c. So this is going to be minus theta cos 2 theta divided by 2 plus 1 by 4 sin 2 theta plus c. But my question is in terms of x. So I have to resubstitute. So what is my theta from this? I have x equals sin theta. Yeah. So when I have x equals sin theta, theta is going to be sin inverse of x. Also in the question, my question is in terms of x and sin. But in the இடத்துல நமக்கு cos வந்திருக்கு. So cos omit பண்றதுக்கு என்ன பண்ணணும்? I have cos 2 theta. So I can rewrite this as minus theta by 2 times cos 2 theta can be written as 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Ilya? Plus 1 by 4 times sin 2 theta plus c. So now I can substitute. So minus theta is going to be minus sin inverse of x divided by 2 times 1 minus 2 sin square theta, which is going to be 1 minus 2 x square plus 1 by 4 sin 2 times theta and sin inverse of x plus c. Okay, so this is my final answer. Please copy. Now I have x tan inverse of x. This we direct solve panna try pannalam. So tan inverse function gets the first preference. So my question becomes tan inverse x times dx. So this is first function, integral of second function minus bigger integral open bracket d by dx of first function times integral of second times dx. Okay. So this when I simplify, I have tan inverse of x, tan inverse of x times integral x is going to be x square by 2 minus integral of d by dx of tan and 1 by 1 plus x square times integral of x dx is x square by 2 times dx. So this I can write it as tan inverse of x times x square divided by 2 minus 1 by 2 outside integral kulla x square divided by 1 plus x square times dx. So I can split it like this. I can add 1 and subtract 1. So your integral eppadi split agapodhu. So when I take this particular integral, I have x square plus 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus x square dx. So this eppadi split agum integral 1 plus x square divided by 1 plus x square times dx minus 1 divided by 1 plus x square times dx. So why didn't we use this method in the previous question? We had a square root. If there was no square root, you could have used this method. Square root illana, you can solve it like this. Okay. So this is a much simpler one. So integral dx minus integral of 1 by 1 plus x square dx. So this is going to be x minus tan inverse of x. So final answer eppadi irukapodhu? I have tan inverse of x times x square divided by 2. So this is my final minus half times the integral, which is x minus tan inverse of x plus c. So this is my final answer. Okay. Please copy. Question number 9. Again, I have the inverse trigonometric function. So in the cos inverse of x kume, what do you get? X divided by square root of 1 minus x square na kadaikum. So you have a square root in the denominator. So na enna panna poren? I'm going to take x equals cos theta. So dx equals minus sin theta d theta. I want my final answer to be in terms of x and cos inverse of x. Okay, adnala andha mari nama poda porom. So first theta. So I have cos inverse of x is going to be cos inverse of cos theta, which is going to be theta. Now integral ennachu? Integral x cos inverse of x becomes cos theta times cos inverse of x is going to be theta times dx. In that dx irukla, dx is going to be minus sin theta t theta. So again I can multiply by half and divide by half. So this is going to be half integral minus half. Minus minus half times theta into sin 2 theta. 2 sin theta cos theta is going to be sin 2 theta times d theta. Now in the integral solve pannalama. So integral of theta sin 2 theta is going to be first function integral of second function minus open bracket d by d theta of first function integral of second function close bracket times d theta. Okay, now my variable has changed from x to theta. So either theta times minus cos 2 theta divided by 2 minus integral of 1 into minus cos 2 theta divided by 2 times d theta. This is minus theta cos 2 theta by 2 minus minus plus side half integral of cos 2 theta is sin 2 theta divided by 2 plus c. Okay, but remember you have a minus half here. So my integral basically looks like minus half irukku times I'm bringing this minus half. Okay, you see this minus half, I'm writing it here. So our integral is going to be, this particular integral is going to be minus half times minus theta cos 2 theta. Cos 2 theta I want my answer to be in terms of x and cos inverse of x. So cos 2 theta 2 cos square theta minus 1 in so I can write this as 2 cos square theta minus 1 divided by 2 plus 1 by 4 times sin 2 theta can be written as 2 sin theta cos theta. So sin 2 theta is 2 sin theta cos theta. I want my answer to be in terms of cos. So I can rewrite this as 2 cos theta times sin theta is 1 minus cos square theta. Final answer எப்போமே நம்ம questionல என்ன கொடுத்திருக்கோம் அந்த formula தான் எழுதணும். That's why we're making so many substitutions. So sin 2 theta is nothing but 2 cos theta times 1 minus cos square theta close bracket. Okay, so this is minus 1 by 2 times, இப்போ theta க்கு substitute பண்ணலாமா? Theta என்ன? It is going to be cos inverse of x. So I have minus cos inverse of x times 2 cos square theta. Cos theta என்ன? X. From here I have x equals cos theta and theta equals cos inverse of x. Okay, அதான் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். So x equals cos theta. So I have 2 x square minus 1 divided by 2 plus 1 by 4. Illa idu cancel aidumla, I can cancel the 2 and the 4. So let me just cancel it. 2 and 1 by 4 gets cancelled. So I have 1 by 2 times cos theta is an x times 1 minus x square, close bracket. So what is my final answer? I can take the 2 outside. 1 by 4 times minus cos inverse of x times 2x square minus 1 plus x into 1 minus x square plus c. Okay, this is my final answer. Sin inverse, cos inverse la vandadina, you know that the denominator has a root function. So it is better to substitute using theta. If tan inverse adala, you don't have root in the denominator. Square root illana, you can directly solve using x and tan inverse of x. But whenever you have a root, it's better to do the substitution with theta. Okay. Now, 10th question, I have sin inverse of x the whole square. So again, I'm going to make a substitution. X equals sin theta. Sin theta va cos theta va eppadi theriyudhu? I have cos inverse of x here, so I substituted cos theta. Inga sin inverse of x irukku, so sin inverse of sin theta is going to give me theta. Adnala da sin theta nu podren. Okay, so I have dx equals minus cos theta d theta. And what do I have? Sin inverse x equals sin theta na, I have sin inverse of x equals theta. Okay, so when I substitute, I have, this is my integral times dx. So I have sin inverse of x is equal to theta na, theta square times dx is nothing but minus cos theta d theta. So this I can directly do the integration. So minus velila common ah irukattum. I'll open the bracket. First function, integration of second function minus bigger integral d by open bracket d by d theta of theta square integration of cos theta d theta close bracket times d theta. Okay, now I have a minus outside, theta square times integral of cos is going to be sin theta minus periya integral d by d theta of theta square is 2 theta times cos theta oda integral is going to be sin theta times d theta. Now I again have minus theta square sin theta minus 2 integral theta sin theta d theta. So this is again integration by parts. So this is my first function, second function. So theta sin theta we integrate panna, I have first function integral of second minus bigger integral d by d theta of theta integral of the second function times d theta. Okay, so this is theta times minus cos theta minus 1 times minus cos theta illaya. So integral of minus cos theta d theta, minus minus plus side, so I have minus theta cos theta plus integral of cos is sin, so sin theta plus c. So this is what is inside. In the plus c நம்ம endல போட்டுக்கலாம், இப்போ வேண்டாம். So how does my integral look like? Final answer look like I have minus theta square. We need the answer in terms of sin illaya. So what do you have from here? Minus theta square sin theta minus 2 times whatever you just got. So minus theta cos theta eppadi edhalam? 1 minus sin square theta root illaya. 1 minus sin square theta inside the root. Also here it's 1 minus cos square theta inside the root, remember. So in the earthla inside the square root and inside the square root. Okay, please remember that. So 1 minus sin square theta plus sin theta. Direct away edhilam. Sin theta plus c. Okay, and close the bracket. I can now multiply the minus inside. So I have minus theta square. What is my theta? I'll first include the minus. So theta square sin theta plus 2 times iduve plus. This becomes a plus. You further have a minus. Adnala adu minus nu dhaan irukum. So I can write minus 2 theta times square root of 1 minus sin square theta plus sin theta inside the bracket plus c. Now when I substitute for theta square and sin theta, enna varum? Theta square is sin inverse. So I have minus sin inverse of x the whole square times sin theta is going to be x minus 2 times theta is going to be sin inverse of x square root of 1 minus x square plus sin theta is going to be x plus c. So how does my final answer look? Minus x times sin inverse of x the whole square minus 2 sin inverse of x square root of 1 minus x square minus 2x plus c. So this is my final answer. Please copy.